This is a review from First Aid for the USMLE Step 1, 2011 edition. Questions from page 289. What cells make insulin? Insulin is made by the beta cells of the pancreas. Why is insulin made? Insulin is made in response to ATP from glucose metabolism, closing potassium channels and depolarizing cells. Why is insulin required? Insulin is required for adipose and skeletal muscle to uptake of glucose. What does insulin do to the alpha cells of the pancreas? Insulin inhibits glucagon released by the alpha cells of the pancreas. What is not present in exogenous insulin intake? In exogenous insulin intake, serum C-peptide is not present. What are some of the anabolic effects of insulin? Insulin increases glucose transport. Insulin also increases glycogen synthesis and storage. Insulin also increases triglyceride synthesis and storage. Insulin also increases sodium retention by the kidneys. Insulin also increases protein synthesis in the muscles. Insulin also increases cellular uptake of potassium and amino acids. What are some of the things in your body that does not need insulin for glucose uptake? Brain, RBCs, intestine, cornea, kidney, and the liver do not need insulin for glucose uptake. The mnemonics to help you remember this is BRIC-L. So that's brain, RBCs, intestine, cornea, kidney, and the liver. What glucose receptors are in the brain and in the RBCs? GLUT1 receptors. What glucose receptors are in the beta islet cells, in the liver, kidney, and the small intestine? GLUT2 receptors are in these areas responsible for picking up glucose. What glucose receptors are found in the adipose tissue and the skeletal muscle? GLUT4 receptors, which are also insulin responsive receptors. Describe the picture on page 289. In the picture, glucose comes in via by binding to GLUT2 receptors, causes the glucose to come into the cell. This increases energy inside the cell, which is depicted by increase in ATP inside the cell. High levels of ATP will close the potassium channel. Also, calcium will come in when depolarization happens, and that increased levels of calcium is what causes the exocytosis of insulin.
For a full USMLE Step 1 review, visit us at acclaimedreviews.com. We help you review the entire first aid for the USMLE Step 1 with high-quality videos and hundreds of detailed pictures for a better understanding of the material. So to learn from the best review book, visit us now at acclaimedreviews.com.